How you guys doing this morning? How's everybody doing? Hey there. How you doing? Wish I could find- let's see if I can put these on. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Algonzo, how are you? I'm gonna see if gosh, working with my trying to do this landscape. Can you tell me if you guys can hear me? Can you hear me? I'm gonna try my new headphones this morning. Hey Tanisha. Tanisha, tell me if you can hear me. I want to try out my headphones this morning. I want to go back to my headphones. Can you hear me? Yes, great. Fantastic. Yes, how's everybody doing? Yes, yes, yes. Make sure you guys swipe and share, swipe and share. Yes, that was an awesome workshop. That was kind of one of my test products that I am doing for 2016. Thank you so much for coming and thank you for giving me your feedback. Hey 22 Magician, how you guys doing? I hope everybody's preparing for the new year. I'm going to do like a crazy New Year scope. Um, well, maybe New Year's Eve. I don't know. I got to see. So, for those of you who are new to my scope, I'm not sure, 22 Magician, I don't remember seeing you before. If you don't mind telling me what you do and tell me where you are located, because I am Candy Conda, Hall of Famer. I'm a 6-time author. Good morning. How are you guys doing? Make sure that when you come in that you share with your followers on Twitter or all. Just share with all. That gets everybody, and that's super great. And wanted to show you guys my book. This is my new book, It's Your Go Season. I'm on a 25 city tour, and a lot of the workshops that I do on branding and on monetizing your business and social media actually have the book included. I am on my way to doing my East Coast tour right now, coming up soon, which is going to be, I think it's Maryland, DC, Virginia, and Philly. So we're working on that right now for the first week in February. That'll be like the 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. Hey, Demita C. Watson. Good morning. How are you? So hey, Wesley Tan. How's everybody doing? Demita, you missed our workshop yesterday, but I know you got so much going on right now. So I'm going to call you. Hey, girl. Hey, Rhonda R. Hudgens. How are you? I hope we can talk this weekend. You got things going on. Good morning, Shane. How are you doing? So, if you guys would invite your followers, I'm going to get started right now. So, for those of you that are new, please put new and I will announce who I am. Again, I'm Candy Conda and I'm a brand strategist and I'm traveling across the country. You're new. So, did you hear I'm a Hall of Famer, 6-time author. Mateo Rasula, add you on Facebook. You want to be added, okay, to the Minority Report Scopers group or my personal Facebook. Anyway, just go ahead and I'll add you. So we're on a 25 city tour. That's the website. If you guys would like to be a part. Good morning, Jamaican Goddess. Haven't seen you in a while. So if you want to be added to the tour, yes, I try to be. I'll make sure, hopefully, like I said, we're trying to do also DC. I'm sorry, Detroit. We're trying to add on Detroit, Cleveland. We're working on Houston. We're working on Nashville. So, gosh, we got a whole bunch of cities that we're adding on the tour. Trying to finish that tour up by March, April, so I can get on my Las Vegas conference. So, so I'm in LA right now, and we went to church on Sunday and TD Jake started talking about business owners. So you guys know, yes, how good morning. Everything I know, me too, right? So everything for me is business, 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 and how do I help the catch up later gig? How do I help the small business person? You guys know that's all I do is work with small businesses. Okay. We also I had a great free workshop yesterday. If you guys missed it, you can do one of the paid ones. And so let me know if it's something that you want to do. So you can monetize your brand.eventbrite.com is where those workshops are on branding your business and monetizing your social media and monetizing your business. Okay. So that's monetizing your business, monetizing your social media, and then building your brand, and then selling out your event. So I think those are the four that are up there now. So on Sunday, I went to TD Jakes and he was talking about your business is not an Apple product. And I was like, oh my God, this is so profound. What does he mean? So he was saying that your business is not an Apple product. You're not going to swipe and automatically, don't forget to swipe and share, guys. You're not going to automatically, because I'm getting ready to stop allowing replays pretty soon. So if something is that you hear that you want to share with your friends or your followers, this would be the time to do it. So he was saying that your business is not an Apple product. He was saying he was saying that we are so impatient that what happens is when we start a business, we don't want to watch it grow. We don't want to water it. We want to swipe like we do on our iPhones or like we do on our iPad. When we swipe or when we punch something in Google, automatically an answer pops up, right? Or if we click something pops up. He was saying that's not how our business is. And therefore, a lot of times, if it doesn't work right away, we tend to abandon it. I was like, oh my goodness. Well, how deep is that? How deep is that? Because that is one of the reasons why a lot of times, oh my God, you know what, guys, let me tell y'all something. If y'all see somebody that does something crazy, block them. Don't wait for me. I don't care. You don't even have to ask me. Just don't block my friends. But if you see something crazy, y'all know what it's like. Just block party, go right ahead. Yes, too many people give up too easy. And guess what? If business was easy, everybody would do it. If being an entrepreneur was easy, everybody would do it, right? You would see everybody. So a lot of people are trying it, but if you look around and you see, they're really not, sticking with it. There are some people that have 10 businesses. I'm all for a serial entrepreneur. Don't get me wrong, but it makes no sense to have 10 businesses and none of them are going good, right? You're not making money at any of them. And the reason why is because we don't focus. Okay, we got to focus. So I came up with a couple of tips that I wanted to share with you guys today. So number one is your purpose. What are you doing this business for? You've got to know why you're doing this business. Once you decide what business you're doing, you've got to figure out why. Because if it doesn't go with your personality, if it's not something that you would do for free, I always say, do what you love and the money will follow. I know it's corny and old, but let me tell you why someone said that. Because if you don't do a business that you truly love and that you would do for free, soon as the money's not right, as soon as someone makes you mad, I'm from Chicago, but I'm traveling. I do tours and branding workshops. I'm on a tour and I do branding workshops around the country. So I'm always traveling somewhere. But if you don't do a business that you really love, if you don't do something, as soon as someone makes you mad, as soon as it gets hard, as soon as a vendor's not available for you, as soon as you're not making money, you're going to quit. So you have to do something that you really. That's why I say, what is your purpose? What's your purpose? And I don't mean what's your purpose in life. I mean, what's your purpose for doing this business? Everything for me is about entrepreneurship and motivating business owners and entrepreneurs. My thing is what is the purpose for you doing this business? So for me, right, I showed you guys my book before. Okay. No sex. Not for you in here on a free workshop. Okay. So I have this book right here. So this book, it not only is a tool for women and for entrepreneurs, and it also has one chapter about, I know, right? It has a chapter about my Hall of Fame induction in here. So this book has a special meaning for me. So when I go around and I talk to women and entrepreneurs, not only am I sharing my story and I'm talking about my book, there was a purpose for me to do that. When I do my branding workshops, the purpose is because I want to help entrepreneurs and small businesses build their brand. Now, I have a whole over 20 years in entrepreneurship education. So I know about businesses and I know about brands and I know about you promoting your book. Yes, that's one of the, exactly. I'm promoting my book. And let me tell you something. A lot of times I include the book in the price of the workshop. Exactly. So you get a 2-for-1. So I don't have to really shove it down your throat and say, buy my book, buy my book. But once I tell my story, people buy it anyway, because I make sure that I include some piece of me in there. So that it is not just about buying another book, because this is going to be my little dig. Everybody on Periscope is an author. Everybody on Periscope is a speaker. We already know that. You have to set yourself and make yourself different. And that was yesterday's scope. So number one, what's the purpose of why you're doing it? 2, what are the possibilities? In my book, I have a chapter on dreaming and allowing yourself to dream. Yes, and you do it for a living. Me too. I'm a 24/7 entrepreneur. So, I mean, I love those people who have day jobs, but I don't have one. This is my day job. So, the second thing is possibilities. What are the possibilities? So, number one, what was your purpose? And number two, what are the possibilities? So, what are the possibilities that can happen if you do well at this business? So, for me, right now on the tour, get to network. I love that. Go ahead. Go ahead, guys. You can type in at any time. I love that. Right. You get to network. That's awesome. Demita C. Watson. Exactly, honey. You get to network. I get to meet some amazing people. I got to meet Demita. Thank you. I got to meet Demita and these are people that now we're like stuck together. I got to meet Hurley in Arizona. I got to meet Demita and Sharon, who, now they're working with me permanently in Atlanta. I got to meet, I forgot the lady's name in Las Vegas. I mean, I'm meeting people somewhere in every country and every state that's like, oh my God, see your book. Yes, it's called It's Your Go Season. And I have a special deal for scopers only. It's $15. It's normally $20, but for scopers it's $15, and I pay the shipping. Yes. Okay. So, and when I get to 1,000,000 hearts, I'm going to give away some special prizes. Okay. So guys, the next thing was possibilities, right? What are the possibilities? The possibilities are you becoming a millionaire. Possibilities are you becoming wealthy. The possibilities are you. Yes. And if you guys would like to work with me, send me your email, or I'll put my email up there, which is KCBIZBOSS@gmail.com, or send me your email and I will send you guys an email today on how we can work together, because I love networking. I'm telling you guys, I network with everybody that's in my scope all the time. I'm going to be calling y'all later today and emailing you, say, girl, hey, what do you want to do? Where are you? You in Detroit? You in California? Let's network. Let's get it on. Okay. Number two, with the possibilities. Possibilities, it could be wealthy. Possibilities, I don't want to network with you. Fine. Let me show you. I don't want to network with you either. Boom, pow, bye. So the possibilities are that you can do well. The possibilities are that you can meet people. Possibilities are that you can make money doing what you love. The possibilities are you can grow as a business owner. And these are all the things. Of course, you'll be self-sufficient. Thank you very much for that. Lacey Smith, thank you. The possibilities are also that, like I said, you can meet people around the country and just do business with people that you would normally not have met. So number one is your purpose. Why are you doing it? Number two, your possibilities. What are the possibilities? Okay. Number three, guys, is patience. You have to have your photographer. You have to have patience, guys. This is our photographer. She's also a virtual assistant. Please hire her. You see how great she is. She does all the Twitter for us. She does all of our Facebook posts. She does everything. You're in Southern California. That's great. I'm in California right now, but I'm leaving on Friday. Okay, but yes, we are doing a conference in Las Vegas in October, so make sure you give us your email or send me an email so I can keep you updated on everything that I'm doing. And if you want a breakfast with the boss in California, ta-da, email me. Number three was patience, guys. You got to have patience, because guess what? That's what this whole scope was about. Your business is not an Apple product, it meaning that nothing's going to happen ASAP. You didn't start this business. It didn't start overnight. And unless you're really lucky or you've got some great, do you have a business? I think you're talking to somebody else. Okay. So, you got to have patience, because if you don't have patience, none of this is going to work. It's like sowing a seed, right? If you're trying to grow grass, or you're trying to grow a flower, you're trying to grow plants outside of your house. Okay. You've got to sprinkle the seeds, and you got to water it. And what happens? You've got to watch and wait for it to grow. But in the meantime, you got to nurture it. You've got to take care of it. You've got to watch it. You've got to do all of those other things. You've got to protect it from the sun. You've got to protect it from the animals. You've got to protect it from everything, right? Not only nature, you've got to watch it, water it. That's what you do with a plant, right? So that's what you have got to do for your business, okay? You've got to do the same thing for your business. So for one, you've got to have patience in order to do that. We want to start a business today, and we want to be rich tomorrow. Or we saw someone else that had a business, or you go to a meeting, and I see it a lot in network marketing. If you're still here, Tremaine Garda, so I'm not coming for network marketing, I'm just speaking. But if you're in network marketing, I know a lot of times you go to meetings, because I've been to those, where it says, where someone there is saying, I have made $1 million. I've got the pink Cadillac. I've got this, and you too can have this. But what they're not telling you a lot of times, or is what my number 4 is the process, right? Number 4 is the process. How did they get there? How did they get from A to B? And that's the part that's missing for most of us, is how did that process go? Did it take you one day? Okay, but the hype doesn't phase me. All right, but I got you. Good point, right? So the process is what we're missing. So number 4 is the process, guys. There's a process to everything. How did they do that? How did they get from point A to point B? How did they, did they sell? Did they get, their downline is, you have to put in the work. Absolutely. Great point. So is everybody in their downline friends and family, or, did they already have another business and they gleaned everybody over into this business? How did they do it? It's almost like when you look at Periscope, there are some people on Periscope that were on Periscope when Periscope first started, right? And those are the people with the 5,000 followers and the 3 million hearts. And then there's the new people that's coming on, kind of the second generation of people that found out that that's us, and we're kind of now just finding our way around Periscope and who are our followers and who are our supporters. And then of course there's going to be people that are coming on behind us, and they'll have a different experience, right? You love Apple, I know, right? Me too. And it's funny because I came to Apple kicking and screaming. One day my daughter walked in and I was like, where's my phone? She was like, this is your new phone. I'm like, what is that? That's an iPhone. I was like, where's my Android? She was like, nope, this is your new phone. Happy birthday. I was like, wow. She's like, your contacts are in there. No excuses. Get to work. So now I'm an iPhone, but like I said, hey, from Italy, how are you? So I was kind of like drug in, by my hair. My phone just disappeared one day. Okay, so number 4 is the process, guys. You have to respect the process. So, and how do you even have a process? You got to set up your own process. And I said that yesterday in a scope. I was talking about standard. Right, funny. I was talking about standing operating procedures for your business and systems in place for your business. That's a whole nother scope. We are not going to go into that today, but you've got to have a system in place, and that is your process. So if that means this is step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, once you find out what works for you, you come up with that process or that system, and then whose time is it? What time? I'm in LA, so it's like 6:15. So you have to joy for life. So you have to find out what the process is that works, and once you find that, then you've got to stick to that process. Okay. Number 5 is the plan. None of this can happen without a plan. You've got to have a plan. You got to have a plan. You got to have a plan. And then you've got to execute that plan. So I always say that because, and I know it gets old, but you have to have plans. So like when you go into 2016, I want to see you guys actually say, this is what I'm going to accomplish in 2016. Not this, and make sure that you guys understand. I'm not saying to do resolutions. I don't believe in resolutions, not really. I believe in finding a few things that I want to make changes or that I hope go well. And that's something that I want to accomplish over the whole year. A lot of time we make resolutions and we expect to accomplish them in the first month. And if we don't, by month 2, if we haven't done them, if we haven't lost our 25 pounds, or we haven't started, our businesses are making, 5-6 figures, we're like, that's not going to work. So we're not going to do that. We're not going to do the whole resolution. We're just going to make some changes. We're going to make a small list of a few things that we want to be different in 2016, or we want to be successful at. We're not going to use that word resolution because to me it sets you up. Okay. So now here is my secret sauce, guys. My secret sauce is persistence. Okay. You guys saw that before I did. Okay, good. My secret sauce is changes. Exactly. My secret sauce is persistence. So what I want you guys to do now is on the screen, I want you guys to put just maybe 3 things that you guys want to change for 2016. Throw it up. Money. You want to go back to school. You want to start your business. You want to start a new business. You want to rebrand your business. You want to lose weight. I want to start seeing those right up there. You want to get more money in 2016. Me too, Demita. Okay. You got to be persistent, guys. You got to be persistent. We got to focus and we got to be persistent. I want to start seeing that list go on right now. Come on, guys. I want to see that list going up. What is it that you guys want to do? You want to lose weight? Me too. Me too, Demita. We need to kind of hold each other accountable. Jesus, they coming in here hard today. Gee whiz. That's all right. Okay. Yes, what do you mean? You want a location for your business, or you want to change your location? Tanisha, I want to know what that means. Inquiring mind. Oh my. Well, I guess I need to turn my locations off today. They're getting real bad now, huh? They are getting real ridiculous. Oh, wow. Gee. You want to travel more. Okay, good. Yes, focus. Yeah, me too. I want to focus more, travel, Oh, okay. You want to change your location. Hey, what's up from New Orleans? How you doing now? If you guys want to, Demetra, would you do me a favor and put my email address up? If you guys want to network with me, for those of you that came in late, I'm Candy Conda. Yes, no self-sabotage. I love that. How can I be better today than yesterday? And you know what I said earlier? I always say this too. I always say, just try to make sure you want to make your yesterday jealous. Okay. And that's it. I would, don't put so much on yourself, guys. Don't put so much on yourself that you just, you become self-defeating, because it's easy for us to do. I did it earlier this week and my daughter was like, Mom, stop it. You're slaying the world right now. Everybody wants to be you, which I don't think that much of myself. And I'm like, thank you. What a great thing for a daughter to say. But what she was saying is like, when you feel like you're not doing enough, health, yes, healthy, money, new connections. Yes, Rhonda, me too. So when you feel like you're not doing enough, sometimes we get really hard on ourselves. Because she was like, all the stuff that you did in 2015, God, that's three people's, stuff that three people do. So I have to kind of slow down sometime, remind myself that I have done a lot. And in 2016, I just want to do it better. I want to do it better. I want to do it more focused. And then I want to follow this list here because, right, my business is not an Apple product. They are terrible today. What is up with it's the holiday season or something? If they're going to come in here and be hijacking my scope, they need to at least leave me a present or order a book or something. Gee whiz. Okay. So no, right? It is my go season. So when I came up with this, when I was like, oh my God, when he said that, I was like on fire the other day. It was like, yes, your business is not an Apple product. You want to swipe and you want to, hit, and you want everything to just pop out the phone and be, ready to, come already. I'm like, oh my God, that's crazy. Ready to go. So yeah, so my 5 things that I came up with was number 1, the purpose. Why are you doing your business? Keep that in mind. Number 2, what are the possibilities? What's your dream? What's your vision? What's your goal? If everything goes right, what are the possibilities? And if you guys don't have a copy of It's Your Go Season, I'm not saying this because it's my book. It is really an awesome book. It's a great read. We have everything from making your dreams come true, making a vision board, image building, business etiquette, social media. I'm an author, a speaker, and I'm a brand strategist. So I do a lot of workshops on branding and workshops on monetizing your business and monetizing your social media. I taught entrepreneurship education for 20 years. Yeah, I do. I do. I do. Yes, because they are kind of getting crazy, and it's about that time for me to turn them off. Yeah, you're right. And so this is a copy of my latest book. I've written 6 books, whoever that was that asked me. And so right now I'm on a 25-city tour. I'm traveling around the country. I'm collaborating with small businesses and at each one of those locations. So it gives their business exposure, and they get to host what we call my breakfast with the boss. And this is my morning breakfast with the boss. I just titled this one different today because it's the holiday. And I know people are, a lot of people are off this week. And so we just had a different title. But every morning most mornings, I do breakfast with the boss in the morning, which is basically business and entrepreneurship tips for for small business owners and entrepreneurs. Also, I have if people that want to go on the tour with me, we have a gift bag sponsorship. It's $175. And that gets your business card in 5 different cities in our swag bags in 5 cities. Yes. So it's $175 if you break it in 2 parts. If you pay it in 2 parts, it's $150 if you pay it all at once. And so the next cities we'll be doing like 5 cities on the East Coast, but we're adding on cities every day. So yeah, you can get me on my website, my email address, and I'll send you a list of everything. I'm planning on going to the business field after high school. Oh, okay. That's great. Okay, guys, so my 5 things were the purpose, number 1. The 2 was the possibilities. Good morning, Ali. How you doing? I was just finishing up, girl. I'm going to go over this list for you one more time, though. And then you know what? I think I might call you today. Make sure I think I have your email. I think I'm just going to call you today. Today is just a great day for me. So number 1, where we're talking about your business is not an Apple product and you're not going to be able to punch something on your phone and you just get an instantaneous response. And so, so that to me meant, yes, girl, hey. So I took that from a business perspective and to say that I want us to do these 5 things, these 5 tools that I came up with. So the first one was the purpose. What's the purpose for your business? The second one, why are you doing that business? The second was the possibilities. What are the possibilities? And the possibilities, we know that they're immense. They're great. They're, what are your dreams? Just dream away when you start that business. And that's what the possibilities are. And then number 3 is patience, having patience to work with that business, to sow into that business, to watch it grow, to make sure you water the seeds, to make sure you network with as many. That's what I'm doing right now, guys. I'm sowing seeds across the country. I'm trying to put my tentacles out and meet 5,000 business owners, because we're going to have an amazing conference in Vegas in October. And I want people to be talking about that like they've talked about nothing ever again. Number 4, what's the plan? What is the plan? You got to have a plan before you do anything. So make that plan for 2016. You got to do it now. Don't wait. 2016 is Friday. Make sure that you do your plan. Number 4, and I switched these guys. Number 4 is going to be the process. You got to respect the process. But you got to have a process. And so for me, I did a standing operating procedure for our tours, and what they're basically called is, standing operating procedures, but for us, they're called pilot training. So everyone that is going to do everyone that's going to be a pilot on our tour, they actually have that, they get pilot training, which is our SOP. And number 5, which was, number 5 was our secret sauce, which is persistence. You got to be persistent. If you don't stick to this, that's the alpha and the omega of this conversation, right? We started with your business is not an Apple product. It's not going to happen ASAP, right? And how does that happen? Persistence is the answer. That's the final step. Persistence. You got to stay focused. You got to be persistent. You got to have that stick-to-itiveness. You've got to do that. If you don't, then this is all going to be for naught, right? So when you start this business, make sure that you're in it for the long haul. So that's why I gave you those other steps, so that and that's why I talked about purpose. Why are you doing this business? Because if you pick a business that you don't like, if you pick a business because someone else made it look easy, if you yes, be famous, be a hunter, plant the seeds and watch them grow. Absolutely. If you pick a business that it just looked good to someone else, you're not going to stick with it. And as soon as you hit that first bump in the road, you're going to be done. As soon as you, like I said, there's going to be times when people don't pay you. There's going to be time when you don't get the product that you want. There's going to be times when you might have a backlog in a particular product from the factory. There's going to be times when, for whatever reason, you need to rebrand your business. Hurley and I talked about this morning. You need to rebrand. You need to rebuild. You need to change the logo. You need to change the look or feel, or you need to change your product, or you need to change your plan, pricing, your packaging, whatever. There's going to always be a challenge in business. I don't care who you are and how successful you are. But I tell you guys, right now, I am on a world takeover. This is my last thing for you guys. So I want to make sure you guys all follow me, especially all you new people. Make sure you share. I'm going to leave this one up, but starting next week in 2016, I'm probably not going to have I make it easy in the name of my next training. I make it look easy. I know that's right. So picks or don't happen. I'm not quite sure what you mean. You might have to refocus that. But anyway, if you guys want me to help you with your business, I can. I got some really wonderful workshops right now. They're $97. They're an hour and a half on Periscope, and they're private unless you want them semi-private. I do, if it's something that you really, 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 really need, sponsorship, whatever it is, I can help you with that. Just call me, personally, or email me, and I can definitely help you with getting your business to the next level. Also, if you guys want a copy of the book, it's your go season. You do get the Scopers discount of $15. And if you want to be in the gift bag sponsorship, let me know. We are getting ready to pack up the new bags for the next 5 cities. And right now, I think they are Connecticut, Philly, DC, Virginia, maybe Detroit. Well, we're working on that right now. Detroit or Dallas. I don't know. It changes. The East Coast is set, but the other ones, the Midwest ones, we might be adding on a few. So I'm going to let you guys go. It's been a wonderful day. Thank you for rocking with me today. We had a really great scope today. Yes, get the book, everybody. Get the book. That's funny. So yeah, guys. So yeah, I'm looking forward to working with all of you guys in 2016. Purpose, possibilities, patience, the process, plan, persistence. Who did that? Thank you so much, Walk in Wellness. That was awesome. Thank you very much. You hit it all on the head and you summed it up perfectly for me. All right, guys. So there's my website. It's KCBIZBOSS.com. I need to put up the tour website and my email address before I go. I would like for you guys to email me. If you only one person, put their email address up. The other thing is Minority Report Scopers, guys, is a new tribe that we're starting. And you guys can join us on Facebook, this Facebook/Minority Report. And we do a Pass the Mic every Wednesday. This Wednesday, we're doing 2 Pass the Mics, one at 12 o'clock noon Central Standard Time. And then our big Pass the Cast, which is probably about 10 or 11 people. And that's going to be at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. There's my email, KCBIZBOSS@gmail. And the second one is going to be 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. So you should join, because the other thing that we're doing with Minority Report Scopers is we are monetizing. We are working with our tribe to help them monetize their business. So for coaches, speakers, authors, this would be great. We're going to be starting in 2016. We're going to be doing workshops through Minority Report Scopers, and we're going to do a split percentage so that you guys can use our platform to make money for your business. And I know a lot of people are on Periscope. It's hard to make money. It's hard to sift out and find good quality people, good quality scopers. You know, you want to spend your time wisely. I'm on Periscope as well as, you know, as a speaker, but I'm also on Periscope looking around, looking at other scopes. And I know that a lot of people are on here just to entertain themselves, and that's fine. It's a free platform. People can do as they wish. But anyway, with that note, you guys can see me. My number is 312-285-8929 if you want to have ask me any questions or have a quick chit chat. Other than that, or if you want to have a breakfast with the boss in your city, or if you want to be part of our swag bag sponsorship, or I don't know, you might be independently wealthy and want to just sponsor the whole darn tour, definitely call me on that one. Okay, guys, follow your dreams, follow your goals. Please follow me on Periscope, and you guys have a wonderful day. And I look forward to having a wonderful 2016. Bye-bye.